Bruh, I'm so sorry that I'm late. I got caught up in this live stream. I'll talk about it when we start. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on social media so you know what I'm saying more folks get in here. But yeah, man, I'll be right back. Hi. How y'all doing? Okay, how y'all doing? Sorry for that delay. I was trying to sit on social media and do all this stuff at the same time. But good evening, y'all. I hope everybody is doing all right. Where are my notes? Get my notebook out. So, I hope everybody's doing all right. We're gonna do a part two of this live because I didn't get a chance to finish all of it. I only made it to like almost episode 2 or 3, and I know that's sad. I got kids. I got kids, so I got to get up in the morning, make sure one child gets on the bus to go to school, and I have virtual school here with her, and I gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, do that, tend to my kids, tend to my husband, all this stuff. So, when I get a chance to sit down and try to watch, I watch. Okay. But so far I've been watching, and ugh, yeah. But let me go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. Hey Noveika, hey Hannah, hey Michelle, hey Cam, hey Lady Honeybee, hey Dante, hey the Sojourner, hey Samara, hey Josie. Hey, what you see is what you get. Hey Benny. Hey Subin Doll. Hey Jess. Hey Ivy. Hey Alex B. Hey Lami. Hey Blair's. Oh man. Trying to go down, make sure I have everybody. Okay. So like I said, I only got to episode 3.5, but at that point I got kind of tight in the face because I I I okay, so let me get my notes. 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 Mm. Okay, get my notes out. Okay, got my notes out. All right, so mm, uh, I watched this show, and like I said, I'm not finished watching it. And once I watch it in its entirety, we can all come together and have a full conversation. Tonight, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go over the people that we've met so far, and then in part two of the live, what we can do, it's still an open panel, but this is for people that actually watch the show. If you didn't watch the show, don't come up here. Okay, I want people that actually watch the show to come up here. Okay, and if you didn't watch the show, what I could do, I'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. And yeah. Also, Love is Blind Japan, the Japan edition is coming out. That whole show was a mess. I just don't understand how people can get together without knowing nobody and just do it. It's weird. It's, especially seeing black people on there paired up with non-black people, and it's, I don't know. It's it's a lot. Yeah. Oh, before I started this live stream, Khadijah, where's Khadijah? Khadijah, I think I had told Khadijah, but I don't know if anybody knows this person, but their name is Foodie Beauty. And this is a Canadian train wreck. She has been on YouTube for a long time. This is a straight, like, she is a pookie packer. Okay. If you don't know what that is, go on Urban Dictionary. Okay. If you don't know who a Pookie is and you ain't ever watched New Jack City, she's one of them. Let's put it that way. Girl, I I've been following this Nader and Chantel Foodie Beauty like love story since last year, and tonight it was a mess. It was a train wreck. I almost forgot I had my live because I'm sitting here watching Charlie Gold. I love Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold be roasting her to filth, and I was just sitting here, and it was a train wreck. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. It was crazy. Also, I don't know if anybody watches 1,000 Pound Sisters on TLC. Um, that show, I'm just gonna say that I'm proud of Amy for breaking off from her sister and taking her kids and her husband and buying a new house and separating herself from her sister. Because, honey, this whole season, Tammy has been a complete bitch. Just disgusting. Chris got weight loss surgery and he lost 20 pounds in a month. Tammy was supposed to be losing weight with him and gained another 50 pounds. This girl is at 650. It's a whole 650 something. It's a whole mess. But anyway, yes, I was sitting there watching this Chantel thingy, and this was it was the most entertaining thing I've ever seen on YouTube in my entire life. You know, even the beef sector can't get this entertaining. This right here was amazing. Like, the police came over Nader's house. It was back and forth all over a CPAP machine, y'all. Over a CPAP machine. Crazy stuff. But anyway, I got caught up. But anyway, what Khadijah at? Let me let her know the live is up. Oh, she wanted to come up. Okay, so I've been watching this live. I'm not this live. I've been watching this show, and hey Jayla, and I like I said, we're gonna have a part two where we can discuss more in detail along the episodes. So far, I watched the first couple episodes just to get to know the contestants of the show, and so far, these men are trash. These men are trash. Like, they're trash, and I'm okay. But there's other contestants on there I haven't met yet because they were placed in later on in the show. So let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, um, you can't watch the show for free. You gotta go on Netflix. But what I was thinking was that what I can do, if you haven't watched the show, I'll have on my Discord. We can watch some episodes on my Discord one night, and we can do that. If that's good, we can do that. Press one if you want to do that, because I know everybody can't afford Netflix, and that's fine. Because I was gonna do it with my join button, but because my join button is only $1.99, I was gonna bump it down to 99 cents. Because some people have join buttons for like 29 and 49. I'm like, $1.99 is fine, but I was like, we all doing this, and I don't want nobody to pay for the content that we already watching on here. So if anybody wants to do that, I'm more than welcome to do that, and we can watch it together. Okay. Is that fine? All right. Hey, Nicole. Okay, cool. What we'll do, I'll put up okay, we'll probably do it on a Friday night. Okay? We'll do it on a Friday night. Because tomorrow night, school night, of course. So we'll do it on a Friday night and we'll go from there, okay? We'll also, and if you guys want to watch Love is Blind, the Japan edition, we'll do that too. So let's go ahead and start with these cast of characters, because baby, we're gonna, and then I'll give my opinion on these people, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we're gonna talk about Gia first. People have been giving Gia a lot of crap, talking about her clothes and her merchandise is fake. The K nets are. I'm like, bro, y'all live in the land of fake plastic surgery. Like, why y'all calling her fake? There's so much like fake Prada and fake Gucci and Chanel and Korea. Like, don't do that girl like that. Don't do that girl like that. Like, it's like, so just because somebody wear a fake Gucci bag don't mean nothing. It's so what? It's not even that big of a deal. Like, don't do her like that. So, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I liked her. And she made me laugh in the first episode because all these dudes was like, she's my type, she's my type. She looked dead in the camera and she was like, none of them my type. I was like, oh, that took me out. She said, they ain't my type. And I was like, I like her. That's a woman that know what she want. So I was like, okay, cool. So she was pretty. When I saw her walk up, I'm like, yeah, the dudes is gonna like her because she look at her, she's full of confidence, and I liked her. She was like, listen, he gotta look good, you know what I'm saying? He gotta have some money. I was like, yes, okay, all right. I know somebody was probably thinking, oh, she a gold digger. No, this is a woman like Boma. I know that's a weird reference to use. Boma, it's a woman that knows exactly what she wants. I like her. Hey Khadijah, what I'm doing right now, I'm going through the cast members, the ones I met first, because I haven't watched all of it yet. And then when I watch it fully, we're gonna have like a watch night on Thursday, and then we're gonna come back. Probably Sunday, we'll come back with the live and we'll all discuss it together, okay? Right now I'm just going through the people that we all met, and we'll have a discussion about this and when I drop the link. So I like Gia from the bat. I was like, okay, Gia, I like you, girl. Okay. Gian. Now, Gian, all the guys was like, oh, she's pretty, and she's just, the thing that annoyed me was her skin is so fair and white. Skin so fair and white. I'm just like, she's pretty, but to me, I thought she was like kind of basic a little bit. I don't know. You feel me? I mean, she was pretty. She's pretty. And she was like, I need a man with some nice teeth. For me, she's like, no, let me not say basic. She's like the girl next door type chick when I first seen her. That was my impression of her when I first seen her. You know what? Let me just drop the link. Let me drop the link and y'all all come up. As y'all come up, this is for people that actually watch the show now. Come up, and as I go along, we'll talk about it. Like right now, I'm just going through everybody that I thought of so far. Like she gave me a goody two shoes type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it was goody two shoe type shit. Feel me? All right. Now only got 8 people. Only 8 people can fit up on here on this live. That includes myself. So if I don't get 10 people up on here, don't get mad, y'all. So yeah. On Yuan. I liked her the most. When I seen her, I was like, ooh, look at that little tan skin she got. She got a little booty back there. So I'm like, okay, she got a little bakery back there. She said, this girl, she plays tennis, she boxes. The girl, she does martial arts. She was my favorite one besides Gia off the bat. I like Yuan. I loved her. I liked her. She was like, I tell the truth. I keep it straight up. You know what I'm saying? So I liked her. I like Yuan. That's my opinion so far since I watch it. She was my favorite. And then you have Soyeon. I liked her too. She does martial arts too. I liked her. I like her too. She was pretty cool. She was one of the I think she was the oldest one on the show. And I liked her. You know, she had her melanin and everything. I'm like, okay, girl. I was like, she was pretty. I liked her. She was one of my favorites. Let's see. She like that Sehun guy, but we gonna talk about that. Okay. I wrote these people down. Okay. Okay. Hyunjun, okay? Hyunjun. When I first met him, I'm talking like my ass is on the show. So when my first impression of him, he kind of creeped me out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. It was just he's a nice face. He was handsome. You know what I'm saying? He's like he's a good looking dude. I'm not gonna lie. You know he was handsome.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hey y'all.
So he was like he was okay. He was okay. He was yes, Hana. He was looking at all the booties. He was looking at all of the booties.
Is we talking about? I didn't remember their names because I ain't got time for that. I'm really bad. The one that's claiming
right now. I'm going through all the people right now, and then we'll discuss as we go along. So that's what I'm doing. Like,
is he the one that claimed he 30 but look by 50?
Yeah. Sehun. Sehun. That dude was creepy. He was creepy. That's all I gotta say. He was creepy. Let's see. Junsik, that dude, the CEO guy, he didn't have a lot of screen time. They didn't show him a lot, which was weird. I don't know why. Okay. Ojin Take, that dude. So
can't stand his ass.
I don't like him. He was lazy. I didn't like him, and he was doing the most. And I hated when he first walked up on with that ugly ass white suit. I'm like, what the hell do you got on? Like, what is this?
For real?
It looked terrible. He had that ugly white suit on and some sunglasses. And I'm like, oh
baby.
No. But old girl, Soyeon, she liked him a lot, but you know, she got her life together and knew that he was about shit. And then the last guy is Sehun. Now, I don't like him at all because he was like, everybody was like, is he like an idol? And he is. Like he is an idol. He was an actor. He did some like a web drama and he worked as a model. I didn't like him. I already from the get-go when I looked at him, I'm like, he ain't shit.
You know what he remind me of? You know that New York gif where she's like, somebody told her that she was that girl and that she was important and they lied to her?
Yes. That's when that girl gave her that shoe.
I'm like, sir, I don't know. You running around here with this puppy dog haircut and thinking that you the shit. But first of all the men wore dress shoes to the beach. First of all, did they not tell them where they was going?
Right. Yes. Like, why are you not in sandals or flat or what you got dress shoes on for? Loafers even, like, damn.
He looked like an idiot. I just didn't like him. But these are all the people that I know so far. I haven't watched it. Like I said, I only made an episode like 3 because, you know, like I said, I got kids and it's hard to sit down and watch these episodes. But so far since watching it, I don't like none of these men. And for me personally, I don't know if it was a cultural thing, but the way that these women was trying to fight for the affection of these men and the way they was not like giving them time of day, it bothered me so bad. I'm just like, ugh, like, is this how it works over here?
Like I put in the chat, they on Gia like she a third stimulus check.
No, for real. They was on, and I know Gia is that bitch, but damn, y'all can't all have Gia. She's only one person.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all gotta give somebody else a chance.
But the show is so weird to me because I'm like, I'm watching it because I'm where you at and I'm on episode 3 because I'm like, let me go ahead and watch this. I need some good trash in my life. But it's like the women, like I love Gia, she's my girl too. It's like the women are clearly out there just trying to be themselves, and for the men, every time they speak, I'm like, you lying.
Mm-hmm.
Like old boy was like, oh, I like poetry, and it was like, tell me a poem, and he was like, I don't gotta memorize, sir.
Wasn't
You
that
know damn.
JYP ass?
They out here straight capping. Out here capping. And in the first episode, I'm just sitting here. Everywhere Gia went, they had to follow behind her like a dog. I'm like, dog, can you let this girl breathe?
Right.
Like when he burned his hand, she was like, did you burn your hand? He was like, yeah, I burned it. I'm like, you didn't even burn it that much. Like, can you stop? Like, what? Dude, I was
But it's like it's cringy for me because I first discovered it on Tumblr because they were talking about I like all these girls, I like them super pale and all this, and I'm like, what else? Can
Yeah.
she know her alphabets? Can she do a fraction? Like what? That's it.
And that was with the one that they claimed looked so innocent. I didn't like the comments about her skin, but more than that, I didn't like how they were like trying to make her childlike by saying, "Oh, she's so innocent and her skin is so white and pure." It was just giving me pedophilia on another level. Like it was giving me the heebie-jeebies. I didn't like it, and
Yeah.
all the men were saying the same thing about her.
And the other panelists that were like watching the show, the dude from Super Junior, I don't like him anyway after that shit that he said about homegirl from Kara and made her cry. I didn't like that Guhara. His ass was on the show. I didn't like him. I don't like him no way. And
I
that
hate him too.
is hell. And he kept going, oh, her skin is so white and shit. And I'm just like, why are you here?
I'm like, sir,
Exactly.
you 59 years old. You seem like you might want to be on this beach asking these girls some questions.
Right. Like what was that whole cast of commenters? I don't understand what their purpose is. I wish they would cut them out of the show because it just prolongs the episodes because since they're like an hour long. We don't need them.
I agree. I was like, their input is really not needed and it's just so unnecessary. And they all kept favoring like certain girls and stuff, and it was just weird, especially the dudes.
It's like, yeah, but then I think I'm watching it, and I guess maybe it's because I'm like my Western mind. I'm like, I don't think y'all culture is set up for this type of scenario because what makes these shows good is the mess. Is the getting drunk and saying something and the sneaking away and doing all of that's what make these shows good.
The fighting and shit, like, but Korea's so fucking conservative that they don't want to take that step of doing that. And I'm like, do you know how many people will start watching this shit if y'all incorporated that in there?
That's why I watched this because I had heard about it on TikTok and I was like, oh. So I was like, let me give it a chance. And I thought it was going to be some like messiness going on because they showed this one scene in the trailer where I think it was Gia. I don't know if it was Gia, but somebody was telling somebody to get in their bed. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be messy. Korea really out here like, but no, I was sadly mistaken.
We all got bamboozled because I'm thinking, okay, some fights and shit gonna break out. And I'm like, oh, dog, y'all so boring.
But side note, I like this.
With that conservative vibe they have over there, I guess.
This came out with that other show. What is it about in Austin? Did y'all watch that?
No.
It's about like young adults moving to Austin. You need to watch that. That needs to be a whole. It's on Netflix. It's like these singles go out and live in Austin in this house. It's kind of like a low budget Real World. Baby, the drama.
Oh, I think I've seen that, and it was like a guy, right? And he's like, "This is my first time being out by myself," or something like that. I think I've seen the trailer for it. Yeah, it does look good.
It is good.
I'm gonna have to check that out. But like so far with this show, it's not giving me what I wanted. And I mean, I shouldn't have put my expectation as high, but I was excited. I was like, okay, here we go. And I'm just like, what?
It's that drama. Like they need the messy. They need like Mona Scott Young to like be like on the side of the show because I'm like, y'all calling out Gia on her fake designers on the internet. Y'all should have called out on the show.
Right.
Be like her
They
with the
said
same
Gia's
fake Chanel
designers were
purse.
fake.
Yes, and she had to apologize on the internet.
Like they was going after
That's
this girl.
terrible.
They was going after her. They were calling all her stuff fake. But I'm just like, but Korea got so much fakeness. Why does it fucking matter?
Right. And so what if she gotta fake it till she make it? Who cares? It's like, let her do her thing. She still ate them outfits up.
She did.
I'm
She
very much a
cracked me
Gia
up when she
stan,
said
y'all.
none of them. She cracked me up. She was like, none of these guys my type. I screamed.
Facts. That took me out because they were just like, oh, and she sat down, flipped her head. She's like, none of them are my type.
I like her. She knows what she wants.
She said, I'm here for a check.
And that's what I loved about Gia. She made them sweat. Like she really had them on a leash. And I thought that shit throughout the whole show or the episodes that I finished watching, I thought that shit was so hilarious.
I'm like, she acting like Korean Maddie from Euphoria. I'm like, go ahead, little girl.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Go ahead. But the show, like for me, every time I watch it, and I'm trying to, when I'm done with it, I'm gonna try to rewatch it because I'm trying to like watch it not without my like Western American mind because like every time I see them talk, it's not, they don't really go deep in the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what do you like to do? I like to do that. What do you do? Oh, I do this. Giggle, 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 eat, eat, eat. And I'm like, okay, what else?
Yeah.
Right.
That is basically the conversation.
I did cry when baby girl went to her mailbox and there was no letters there. I was like, now that
And you
that's
would
rude.
think, wait, which one? Yewan or the innocent looking girl?
Yewan.
Oh yeah. Yewan deserves better in that show because she's so chill and she's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong? What y'all got going on? Just don't make sense.
I don't
Because
like
I
it.
noticed that there's a type. There's just like a type that they like. And I don't know if they didn't like that girl because of her skin tone, whatever.
It's a skin tone.
Because the other girl had a darker skin tone too. She was pretty. She was one of my favorite ones. And
But I wonder if it's because now I'm thinking about if it's strategic because either they're super, super pale in the Korean standard or the other contestants are super dark. Dark even for a Korean. Was that intentional?
You know what? I never even thought about that, but that is a good,
never thought about that
question.
either. Mm.
Because
Like
now that I'm
just to
even
see
thinking about it,
how
the darker skinned ones are like the most accomplished ones. Like they got their own business, they're a little bit older, they're a little bit more secure than these little fair kids they got running around here.
That's a good point. Because I noticed that too. Wow. Okay.
But they liked the tall girl with the athletic build. I think she's the oldest one there. I don't know her name.
I liked her.
But
Was her? What is? I had her name. Her name was. She was one of my favorites. She does martial arts and all that stuff. Is
They need protection because all them boys look soft as hell.
that was Soyeon. That was Soyeon. She was
yeah,
30.
Soyeon.
Soyeon. She was the oldest. I liked her. I liked her outfit when she came out, when she had that all black on. I'm like, okay, girl. That was cute.
The only thing I wasn't feeling her on was when they were doing the introduction videos, when they first were stepping down, she was like, oh, she said something. It just came off super cocky and like, and I was just like, girl, let this time speak for itself. You ain't got to put it out there that everybody loves you because because you're perfect or you do whatever. Like she said something weird and I was just like, girl, calm down. Like I like Gia because she knows she's that girl, but she don't like put it in your face. Like she's confident, but she's not cocky. I don't know.
It's just like I love Gia, but as the episodes progress and I see her and even how she presents herself, she doesn't present herself as like when they talk about what they like, she's not what they like. Like she is fair and pale, but she don't act like she's super innocent. She
Yeah.
kind of gives a bad girl vibe, but y'all saying that's not what y'all want. So why you chasing after her?
because of her looks.
Yeah.
It's superficial. I've noticed that whole show. It's superficial. It's all about looks. Everybody, honestly, is superficial on that show. Look at everybody. They have these really crazy ass perfect bodies. Everybody's toned out. It's it's superficial.
Full face of
Mm-hmm.
makeup on the beach. Who wear? What was the date where they went off and Gio was wearing that black outfit with the lace?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that outfit.
It was like a black. I remember that because I was like, "That's a badass." Why is it on the? Do they know? Like, did they not tell them they were going to the beach when they packed for them? Because they don't have beach clothes, and it drives me insane.
Hmm. I think the girls they they dressed appropriate. Now the guys, I don't know. It's questionable. Like you said, dress shoes in the sand on the beach. I don't know about that.
When I
It's
got
just
my first impression of Gentech, I liked him, but not my the suit. The suit, I hated the suit, but I like hair on a man. I like the 5 o'clock shadow. I like beards and stuff like that. It progressed, I'm like, that's all. That's all I saw from him was his chest and shit. I'm like, do you have any other type of charisma except for showing off your chest hair and stuff? Is there
I don't
anything
know.
else
I
about
think
you? And
he
that was
needs
it. And I
to.
was like, you know what? I liked you at first, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, the suit, yeah, yeah, it all came together.
but
He needs to
it's
chop down some of that taco meat. That's the only thing I'ma say. Yeah. He good looking. Like I went to his Instagram and he is kind of fine, even though I don't like his personality, but he's kind of fine. But that taco meat, I see he shaved it though. I see he shaved
I
it.
guess you got some comments.
They're like, please shave that animal off your chest. I don't know what he was hiding up in his chest.
Let me
But the
looking
idol
up.
guy, the guy that looks like an idol, that was my least favorite one out of everybody. I
Yeah.
did not like him. I thought he was the worst out of
See
the worst.
him?
I didn't like him. He gave me bad vibes when I first seen him because he looked like a fuck boy, like straight up.
He also don't really have a person. It's like I've known, like, not just with this show, but like with any other like kind of Korean show. Like I feel like, what does RuPaul say? You dependent on a pretty. That's it. Like they don't feel like the need to have a personality or anything.
Mm.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
Somebody said it looked like a dead skunk on his chest. Chest hair be looking musty. Oh my goodness.
What they need to add is like I want them to like I'm over here giving the show notes. If they were like set up blind dates for them, like not who you pick, we're gonna pick for you. And like force them to interact with other people.
Not a dead skunk.
It's because I don't know if it's like I said, it's a cultural thing, but it seems like when like Korean couples get together, it's like it's. I mean, you're gonna be awkward anyway, but the awkwardness to me is so cringy, and I'm just like, this is uncomfortable.
Mm. And like I think Benny said it, they don't express themselves.
They
Like I
don't.
see like yeah, they have a difficult time trying to say how they feel and I'm just like say it, spit it out. Like it's really not that hard. Like I know sometimes it's hard to express your emotions, but like as a grown ass adult, you going to have to do it at some point. Like just say what you got to say. Say how you feel.
Is it like is it taboo over there to not express like your feelings, like PDA? Like, is it
Yeah,
not
they don't
normal?
like
Like,
that.
it's
That
it.
skinship. Yeah, no.
I'm just like, I don't understand, but y'all can like you can do all this other perverted shit, but you can't hold hands and kiss each other in public. Like, make it make sense.
It's like
It's
down to even the way they speak and address one another. Like they have to like I recently just found out that like the Korean that we hear like isn't like there's multiple Korean versions of variations of the language. Like, you know how in America we have accents, they
Mhm,
have that there, but they don't speak it.
mhm.
They're
That
taught this
dialect.
one, yeah, this one dialect. And I'm like, I never clicked to me, like, they just don't want any other representations of any other dialect but this one. And I'm like, my God, y'all are that image obsessed. Like, not to, blanket the whole country, but I'm like, not only is there a particular look, but there's a particular sound that you want to represent your country.
Very
Mm.
uniform. Yeah.
Because it's like every time, that's the one I like the show, because it's just, I like looking at cringy things, but it's hard for me to, like, the 30-year-old woman in me is like, you gotta ask some deeper questions. Y'all not asking questions deep enough. This is about
Yeah.
to break. You about to get your heart broken. This ain't gonna last.
Like, at least if you're not gonna bring the messiness, at least like you said, like have deeper conversations with each other, just so we can get a better glimpse into who y'all really are.
Because like you said, like the questions were so they were dry. It wasn't giving me anything. I was like, okay, can y'all go into depth some more about each other? Okay, I like to eat, I like to do this, I like to do that. I'm like, y'all are literally asking each other the same questions. Like there has to be more. Y'all cannot be this boring in real life. Like it can't, there's no way. No way. I
I'm
can't
like,
like
y'all all claim to like to drink. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Go get the
when
liquor.
my husband first got together, we didn't even do all this. Like I was like, okay, what's up? And we I can't explain it, but we didn't do all this. Like we had interest. We went out, we did things like we talked. It wasn't awkward, we set boundaries and things like that. Like I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it's just I just it was just it got cringy. And brother-in-law was sitting up here watching me with it. He got up, he's like, I can't do this.
I knew he was gonna be like that. I knew it.
He said,
I
I
was
can't
like,
do this.
yeah.
He said, I can't do this. I'm like, how relationships work over there. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I can't do this. He got bored. He was like, this is boring. It was boring.
I agree, Josie. I think if they had more of a diverse cast, like maybe if they had people from like different financial standpoints, or like, like maybe like a plus size person, and
Girl,
maybe a
no.
person with, yeah, oh, I know it's Korea. I know they probably won't do that. But I'm saying, like, if you want to add something to the show, because like it's kind of bland. Like add something.
You know what they should have did? They should have did like half like native Koreans and then like Korean Americans or Koreans from other countries.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good
that would have been
idea.
good.
That's a good idea.
Not a J Park Korean American. Like, go get a mark or something. One of them.
Oh no.
Cause knowing our luck, they'll go get someone that got a country accent. Tom someone he from the 303. No, 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 no.
Yes, I thought the same thing. I thought somebody was gonna get drunk and some like they was gonna get turned up or something was gonna happen. None of that happened. I'm like, okay.
Because it was throwing me is that it's on Netflix. I'm like, Netflix, y'all don't do bland stuff like this.
Right. I think
Or
somebody else said the Japanese version of this, House of something they do in Japan. Even that's more like spicier than this
Ooh,
show.
I need to watch that. We need to have a watch party for that and
isn't
check that
that the
out.
one where like the girl ended up killing herself off the show and her
Yes.
parents was like, it's the show fault?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
no. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Ooh.
Because people picked at her so much because of something that went down in the house that they scripted, but they made it seem like she was the one that started it all, when the show scripted that in there for her to do. And she kept
Maybe
getting picked because of it.
maybe that's why they acting like that, because they know, like, I mean, they made Gia apologize for a fake bag. So they probably know if they really
Hey,
show
AE.
themselves, it's not gonna go over too well.
Mm.
Hey, AE.
Oh, I didn't know that show was messy like that. We're gonna have to watch that. We're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
I know I wanted to for us to have a watch party to do the Japan edition of Love is Blind because I have to watch this mess. I gotta watch it.
I'm nervous. Is there any black women?
It's no.
Okay,
This is
good. Leave us alone.
yeah. This is like all Japanese people, so I gotta see how that goes and whatever.
Cause
But
I know sis gonna walk in there and it's gonna be like 30 pair of hands in her hair.
oh no. Oh no.
Her foundation ain't gonna match her neck. It's gonna be a bad
Benny.
thing.
Benny, please no.
Because I love her too, but what I need baby girl to understand is just because they use that cushion foundation, honey, that's not for us.
I think she's gotten better.
Wait,
You know,
what
she
you
has
mean? You
somebody
think
to
her
help her.
foundation be a little off sometimes?
I don't think it'd be a little off. I think it'd be a lot of off.
It hasn't
Don't
looked
do
like that
Fatu like
lately.
that.
I think it was that one picture that somebody that somebody whitewashed of her, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah,
She give
I
me
think
Destiny
her.
Child black red carpet tees like in the early 2000s. Y'all remember them pictures when they used Beyonce shade on all of them?
I don't know. I feel like they've been doing better as far as her hair and her makeup.
Yeah,
In the beginning,
she's
it
been
was
looking
a little
better
touch
with
and
her
go.
stuff lately. Yeah, she hasn't been looking like her foundation has been matching and stuff lately. It's been improving.
It's the least they can do since they put like a freaking psycho in the group, but we ain't talking about that.
Mm.
No, we're not talking about that llama. That's no.
What? Not llama.
Yes, I call her a llama. She's a llama. Actually, what kind of animal I call her? Because somebody got mad because I called her animal because her teeth looked like they were like trying to chase her out of her mouth when every time she talked. Where is she? No, I don't care. Like she was dead wrong for what she did. So I was like, let me talk about this girl.
Yeah, she really was. She was dead ass wrong. The
So
fact,
she was.
not to get off topic, but the fact that she's still in the group just still shocks me, and I'm just so disappointed in that company.
Oh, here it is. The reptile. She's a reptile. She looks like a little reptile. I don't know what reptilian she is, but she
A
looks like a
gecko.
reptile. And yeah, that's what she looks like.
Cam says someone called her a lemur.
That's what it is.
Didn't someone call her a lemur?
A meerkat.
Oh my gosh.
Leonard the lizard.
Ooh. Do you think they would be able to do like a singles Inferno, like a celebrity edition?
Ooh.
But who gonna be on it? Like, who would y'all want to be on it?
Okay. Just because I know he'll bring the drama and maybe this will finally get him canceled. Heechul. Because you know that old greasy man gonna be chasing after some child.
Oh God.
Jesse.
No.
Jesse.
Jesse.
Hmm.
Why you do that?
Well, if we put Jesse, then we gotta throw Jay Park in there.
I'm just thinking about, is she gonna be okay? Because I don't want her like she go on a date and her just booty just deflate, and then during the whole date you hear come go like, what's going on? It's my booty. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jesse. If you listen, I'm sorry, girl. I'm just saying.
Minho from Shiny.
No.
No.
No. They'll be all over that man. They'll be all over that man. That man is literally husband material.
He is. That's why.
Like and he looked like he got him tight. Saying Eve, no.
Somebody said Kai. I don't think Kai had. I'm gonna keep that comment to myself.
Kai don't need to go on no show for no bitches. He telling y'all now with Peaches. He's like, I don't.
Put Lay on there. I want to see Lay on a dating show.
Lay.
Yes, Lay.
Put Lay on there. I like Lay.
Amber.
I'm trying to think, but
Now we ain't gonna
Amber,
do
just because I'm
Amber
cute.
like that. Amber. We don't talk about Amber. And besides, Amber already had that little what was it? I remember about her being pregnant with Shindong's baby and
By
shit.
what?
Shindong. That was so wild. Why did they say that?
That was the most random thing ever. I'm like, Shindong's baby? Ew.
Ew.
Like, I don't
Somebody
like
says
sis,
Sana
but
from
even she
Twice.
got some standards now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jackson?
Jackson would be good.
Yeah, Jackson.
Okay, Jackson.
I would say maybe Lucas, but after his like recent thing, I don't know how people would feel about that.
Who's the boy from I don't know the names. That's how I know I'm getting old. I'm like an old black mama. The one with the NCT, he was from Connecticut.
Jamal. We call him
Jamal.
Jamal.
Jahyun?
Yes. Jahyun.
We call him Mushroom Toes.
Platypus feet.
Girl, Benny, there was a video of him, this man scratching his feet and cooking on the V Live, and we never let up about that. I mean, he's good
we
looking,
never let him live that
but
down.
I can't trust his cooking. He got like feet flakes in there, and I just can't do that. No. I'm trying to think of somebody.
If they put the BTS members on it, that show ain't gonna last 2
The
episodes.
studio getting burned down.
Yes, the studio is gone.
Them girls have to be in like witness protection and shit. Like, no,
yes,
that's not gonna be good for nobody.
Baby, don't let the cashier accidentally touch one of their hands. They burning the stove down.
Oh, Hyolyn.
She'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a good fit.
Nick Yoon? No? Y'all don't like 2 p.m.?
You talking about Anaconda? There's a reason why we call him that, but
Y'all ain't right.
Somebody said Dean.
Dean, is he gonna be able to take somebody out in his house and his car at the same time?
Is he gonna show his neck?
Stop, please.
His neck?
Don't do Dean like that. He's been through enough.
Look,
Luna?
as long as he don't go down those steps, as long as they have a flat house.
No, we ain't gonna see no Luna member on there. They're all for the gays.
Dante said June K.
No.
I love June K. I know I love June K.
June K is doing my laundry right now. He don't need to be in no dating show. Go ahead and put the gain in, honey. Just go ahead and put it on. Just turn it on. Yeah, do that. Make sure to put the dryer sheets in there. Hell no. No. Juno from 2 p.m. That big old booty on there.
Juno gives me
how much ass that man got. Dog.
Juno give me like he would, if they did like those high value men videos in Korea, he'd be like subscribed to the channel vibes. He seems real dominant and like slightly controlling. Not even slightly, very controlling.
Maybe CL or Bomb.
Bomb going through some shit right now.
Yeah, Minzy. We'll do an audible and put Minzy.
Yeah.
Or Dara.
Ooh,
I watch
hip hop people. I'm trying to think of some K hip hop people like, I don't know, Simon Dominic.
BB.
Oh no. Yeah, BB.
That was Sabi girl, just so she can get dropped because nobody want her.
She gonna be twerking on everybody, and it's gonna be like, ugh.
We'll let her self-destruct.
Put Ziegler on there.
That's what they need to. I'm gonna write a letter. Be like, y'all have the blueprint for a really good show. Y'all just not doing it. Just put some celebrities in here.
They actually have a reality show in Korea where they have problematic idols. It's a real show, and I gotta go and look it up. And I'm like, y'all had, and it's not even good, y'all. It's not even good. It's not even good. It's not even good at all.
Oh, I gotta watch that. It sound messy.
It needs more mess. That's what I'm gonna try to finish watching this segment from, but it needs more mess.
I
I'm
mean,
conditioned for the mess.
show me the money is a very messy train wreck. Can we have something like that with the dating?
Yes. Like I feel like because like Korea is like expanding and more people are like interested in that culture that they're trying to like be like, okay, we're not gonna do no ratchet mess. We're gonna do this cute little show. And that's gonna be enough for them. But I think they went wrong, you know? Because they're so perfect and they all have to seem alike and it's backfiring because you don't have no
Yeah.
character.
I don't understand. Like y'all had BET in Korea. How did y'all
And
make?
that's the problem. I was wondering how they would find out and why they always BET.
Mm-hmm. Got BET in Korea and just
Do they have BET uncut though? How deep does the BET
mm.
go?
wet. Oh well.
BET in Korea. How you know? You seen it?
No, it's actually in Korea. It's been in Korea for the past 2 years now. They
Ugh.
announced it
Yeah.
like yeah.
Sugar said he used to watch BET as a kid.
Of all the things to put there, BET, that's the problem. I was wondering why I hated their interpretation of blackness, and it's because I hate the blackness that they are seeing.
Just imagine how many people actually watch Baby Boy because that be on repeat on BET all the damn time.
And so y'all just be watching House of Pain 55 million times.
Do you think they know about a Medea over there?
Oh, baby.
Mm.
No, because somebody would have wore to the SM costume party by now.
mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Lord, singles Inferno.
I'm gonna have to watch some more of it with the watch party with y'all on
It don't
Friday.
get better.
It don't. From what I'm hearing, don't get better.
They
It
get
don't.
thirstier, but it doesn't get
I'm
better.
only up to episode 5, almost episode 6. I think I got 2 more episodes to go.
Oh, there is a show. I think they're bringing it to America where it's a couple. They bring a couple there, and then at the end, like they hold these balls and they offer some money. And if you drop the ball, you get the money, but you break up with your spouse. So the
What?
object is yes. So the object is that you and your spouse want to stay together, or you can leave your spouse and walk off with like some money.
Damn.
That sounds interesting.
Okay, I might have to check this out. Okay.
They need to do that. See, I need to see. I need to go work in Korea. Be like, y'all got all the blueprint, but y'all messing it up.
You really do because you got some good ideas.
No, you
We're
can't
gonna have
touch
to take
me.
notes.
But
They
this
get
is what you need
like
to
they
do.
can get another. There has to be as much porn that people watch over there. Come on now. There has to be a way to get like the good around to put these shows and like have a rating of like what mature rating on the show. I mean, come on, you can do it. Like Korea makes zombie like movies every year with blood and guts and all this stuff. What was it? Squid Games. The girl fucked the dude on the toilet. You telling me you can't make a dating show where people just doing crazy shit? Come on now.
I don't know if he's in Korea. He might be in China. It's called Tree Man on YouTube. Have y'all
Tree
seen
Man?
this? Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
So he poses like these scenario of like a girl gets bullied in the street and then like waits for people to intervene, or this old
Oh, I've
man
seen those.
acts this, and baby, the way they cuss these people out, I'd be like, oh, y'all do got personalities.
They just ain't trying to show them.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
I thought that type of stuff. I thought like pornography was banned over there.
Or did they just blur it out? I hate that.
Same in
I
Japan.
know Japan
They
banned
blew it
it.
out too in
Yeah.
Japan.
Why? I don't get the point of blurring it out.
To be honest, it don't make no difference. We still know what the hell going on.
Right. I'm like, we know what it is. We're adults. We know how the anatomy works. Like, why blur it out? It's stupid. It's weird.
I'm also working on this theory, and I'm telling on myself that they use the same soundtrack because all the moans sound the same in different videos.
That would be kind of strange if they do.
I don't know. The point is, I'm gonna try to watch this show. It's so boring and so cringe because I
Yeah,
can
I'm literally
tell
just
that they're selling themselves,
Hmm.
and it's reflecting badly. It's
selling themselves how to like get more followers and stuff on their
yes,
social
get
media.
more followers, get more appeal. Like this is why I look good, blah blah. Blah. Because I'm like, y'all all dressing up, y'all all in makeup. Like, in our reality shows, at some point they look cute that first night, but then that next morning, hair wrapped up, bonnets on. None of that on the show.
Right. It's a lot
Mm.
of superficialness with the show that I like seeing. Like I said, like everybody is like, like not everybody's perfect, but like everybody has like these really nice toned bodies and everything, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Reacher, for being a member. Thank you. Appreciate
That's a
that.
beautiful icon.
Very pretty. But yeah, we're going to have a watch party Friday, and we're gonna go from there. And then Sunday we're gonna like have like the open panel again, and we're gonna go into detail because so far these men are really getting on my nerves. I really don't like the way that these women are being treated, but also the women. I'm like, I would never go this far for no man like this. It's, trying to get his attention. It just the desperateness was just too much. And I'm just like, girl, you gotta do that. You don't have to do that. It reminded me of watching the K drama, and it was just like, ooh,
I'm
girl.
like,
Yeah.
ma'am, that man said he a model. You know what that mean? He unemployed.
Mm.
Calm down. What's that TikTok? Stand up. Stand up. You don't want these men. Where are they? You know what? Is my mind is too technical because I'm in school. It's like, where are y'all getting these irons? Because them shirts be crispy. Like
No,
it's
really. Cause they wear a lot of dress shirts and it don't be wrinkled at all.
Look
it's
clean.
like.
It look very clean.
So I'm like, are y'all being dressed behind the scenes that we're just not seeing it, and y'all are being dropped off, and y'all are pretending like y'all staying over there?
It seems to me it looks a little bit more scripted because like I said, it just everybody looked a little bit too perfect and well put together on there. Like I in my opinion, there should have been more a little bit more people with like being with like a little bit rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't see anybody with no
Yeah,
imperfections or nothing like that. I'm like, at least put somebody that was at least bald headed with one tooth on there. You feel me? Like, can you do that?
Is this Korea's like first kind of like dating show type thing, or have they had others?
They've had We Got Married. I like We Got Married. We Got
But that
Married.
was scripted, no?
It wasn't scripted. It was actually good. I like We Got Married when they took that away.
Mm.
I think my favorite couple was Joe Kwan and Gang. They weren't like even though they didn't have like a romantic thing going on, they were best friends. They're my favorite. Tiffany and Nick Coon. No, not Tiffany. Nick Coon and Victoria. They
they
were
were cute.
they were a cute couple. I like them.
I like Taemin and old girl from A Pink.
That they were cute. Tech and that other girl. Now, Tech is an asshole. He didn't have to do that girl like that. I did not like the way he treated that one girl. And We Got Married. I like Tech. Tech is cute, but Tech be Tick is an asshole with girls, and that We Got Married segment, he did her dirty. He wasn't very nice to that girl.
Oh my, did you do the? I think it was the We Got Married China, the Swan one when he was with
Hmm.
that model.
Yeah, he wasn't very nice to her.
No, because it was very obvious that she's like, "Oh, I know you think you that guy, but you don't do nothing for me." She was not interested in him at all. And he would like buy her little things and like flex, like, oh, I got money. And she's like, I'm finna go see my family and then I'm finna go home. Thank you.
I know he would hurt. Oh well.
I don't get why they like, he looks so weird. He looks like, he don't look human. Like he looks like a mannequin. Like somebody's head don't sit right with me.
Not his hair. He looked like a mannequin.
Yeah. His head is like if you took Buzz Lightyear's head and Woody's head and put it together, it'd be his head because he's equally round and sharp.
Well, he's the fashion terrorist in 2 p.m. He can't dress worth shit. He wore a yellow jumpsuit to the airport. Yeah,
A yellow jumpsuit.
Oh, it was an orange jumpsuit. It was bad, y'all. He can't dress. His airport fashion is garbage. He can't dress worth nothing. He has to have help.
Wow.
Are you talking about Taeyeon from 2 p.m.?
No, Tech Young.
Tech. Oh, Tech
Yeah.
Young.
He can't dress. And he got a girlfriend now, he got a little lady friend, he's happy, whatever. I'm like, I hope she's helping him, with his clothes, because he needs it. He needs some help.
He ain't got a stylist?
Well, when he does like his acting stuff, he does, but dressing himself as a whole, he can't do it. He can't dress himself.
His face, he got like a baby face on a man body and it's uncomfortable. Like he has little teeth.
Stop. I have little teeth.
And I'm sure yours are gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
But his aren't. People with baby teeth scare me. I'm sorry, no offense to y'all. They really do.
Why?
I don't know. Why are your teeth small? It's several whys.
Okay, this show right here, I'm going to watch this show because it's the baby from SNSD, Soyeon. She's the main character of this show, and I want to watch this show. And I think it was originally a webtoon, and I seen the previews for it, and I was like,
I've seen this.
Yes, I want to watch it because I'm like, they got baby girl on this show doing it. She's the baby. I was like, okay.
Is this like that movie The Secretary or 50 Shades or just comedy?
I don't know. And the trailer is coming off as like comedy because they're laughing and smiling at each other, but it's supposed to be given 50 Shades. So it's very it's confusing.
Mm-hmm. I got to watch it to see. Yeah.
I just saw that. Why? I don't know which one of y'all.
If you've never seen The Secretary, it's got Jake Gyllenhaal's brother, Maggie Gyllenhaal, in it. And that movie is very crazy. Okay. That ending, I'm like, girl, the
roach on the bed. Who saves roaches?
The end, it was crazy. I liked it though, but it was crazy. It was crazy. I just almost say, like, y'all gotta watch it yourself, because I was scratching my head the whole time. I'm like, did he just really put a saddle on this girl?
Did she? But when she sat in that wedding dress and pissed on the floor,
she stayed in there for like what? 3 days, 2 days. I was like, why would you do that? It was everything about it was weird. And when he spanked her that one time, she lost her mind. I'm like, girl, what? But I know she had some problems leading up before that. But man, that movie's crazy.
Baby, you was like, what movie is that?
Yeah, the roach. There was a roach. It was that roach on the bed thing, on the bed thing. It was everything about that movie is crazy, y'all. You have to go watch it. It's called.
But James Spader is brilliant. I love him.
Me too. I loved him when he was on The Practice. He's an amazing actor, y'all.
Oh, I was gonna tell y'all. I went into the chat and I asked y'all what movies to watch, and I don't know which one of y'all suggested the call, but just please send me your address so we can fight because I did not need that.
The
I'm
Call,
sitting.
isn't that movie? Is it a Korean film?
Yes,
It was good. What you mean?
it was good.
Oh, let me see. Do I have it? Let me see if I have it saved on my
Maybe I
queue.
just got bad movie taste. I'm
No, I
rethinking
don't.
everything.
I didn't preface it, but I don't like scary movies. I don't like anything super intense like that.
Ah, okay.
And so I'm watching it like do 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 do. I'm thinking it's gonna be like, oh, a happy thing, like, oh, in the end she found out it was like her cousin or her best friend. And then it took that turn and I'm like, hold up. I
See.
don't like killing. I don't like it.
Yeah, it was very
Oh, well, a series
explicit.
on Netflix that I really liked. It's called Archive 81. I watched that.
Is it good?
I watched the whole thing in one day. I loved it. It is a black lead. It's
Is
good.
he okay?
It's weird.
I
It's just weird from the beginning to the end, but it's good. I liked it.
Is he a black lead? Because I've been noticing lately. Is he a black lead that know he black?
Yes,
Okay.
he's a whole Negro and he has a whole Negro family. So yes,
Thank you. Because if
he
I see
does.
another show with a black man as a star and a white woman, no offense, I'm gonna be furious.
No, I feel you. I feel the same way.
Because it was what was that show? Love Life on HBO, and it was about like this black man trying to find. And he was
Oh,
married
I
to a
know who you talking about because he was in the series The Good Place. I forgot his name.
yes,
Joshua Jackson, not Joshua Jackson. It's Harper.
yes, and he
Whatever.
played
I like him as an actor, but I'm just like, ugh, but he don't. But in real life, he ain't. He not married to his sister, so that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
baby. I remember. I'm sorry, rest in peace. But I forgot about Sidney Poitier. I was like, who this woman? I said he. I said not Sidney.
Remember his old movie? Guess who's coming to dinner?
I didn't know that was an autobiography. I was like, you, what did they, Mr. Tibbs, you.
Because
And then I looked up, I said, well, at least Harry Belafonte still got the nope. His first two eyes are black, but then his later one was a white lady. And I'm like, you know what?
and see, Eartha Kitt, rest in peace to her. I love her. People gave her a lot of shit, and she was like, I tried. She really liked Harry Belafonte, and she liked Sidney Poitier, but they didn't like her like that. And then she started dating white men. They was like, "Dad, is that's gonna be like that?" And she was like, "Yeah, like yeah." She had a whole threesome with Marlon Brando, and
And Paul Newman, both of them.
yep,
It was
had them
James Dean
both.
and Paul Newman.
She had them both at the same time. I'm like, oh shoot.
Bow down.
I love her. I love me some Eartha Kitt.
But I have a question, y'all. Side note before we get off. Would anyone like to start a book club with me? Okay, I'm weird. Does anybody read?
Yes.
I just started reading. I need more recommendations.
Yes.
Okay.
I love to read. Yes.
I love to read, but I don't know readers. They're like, we don't read. And I'm like, okay.
I like to read. Reading, it's fun
I
at times.
I love Toni Morrison. I have a lot of her books. One of my favorite books by her is The Bluest Eye. That's a sad story. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's about
The Bluest Eye.
this little black girl. All she want is blue eyes to make her look beautiful.
Yeah.
Then her father, I'm not gonna say what her father did. It's just disgusting what he did to her. And all she wants is blue eyes. And she just, man, that ending was just sad. That she shouldn't have went through all that. And it was awful. It was awful. But Toni Morrison is a goat anyway. Her books are just great. Like I got I also have let me get this book. Oh,
But beloved.
I read Beloved. Sula and Paradise. I read Beloved. Beloved is a good book, but that movie, oh my goodness. When Oprah went and peed on that tree, I said, girl.
I want to read that. It's what's it called, Queenie?
Yeah, I want to
Have
read
it?
that too.
Yeah, I want to read that.
I
But I
want to
want to
read some
like
more of I read The Color Purple. I want to read that again.
The Color Purple.
Hmm.
I'm still shocked that they was lesbians. I was like, wait, because I didn't know because I've heard because I'm like in the movie they didn't take it there and I didn't realize that her and Suge were a thing.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
movie they showed that they was lesbians. I think they
yeah,
even kissed.
yeah. They
They
was
just,
kissing on the bed, and then she was like,
Mm-hmm.
"I follow Suge like bees, like the honey." I was like, "Oh shoot, she gave you
but
some
I
honey,
just thought like, oh, she followed her because she was like the first person who like treated her with kindness after a while.
girl." Girl, they were bumping coochies.
Yeah.
She turned silly out.
I guess you all right. Was that the nasty woman's disease that his daddy was talking about? Turning women out.
And you know what's crazy about The Color Purple? The book is entirely different from the movie because in the book, you know, Mister and Silly they become friends.
Really?
Mhm.
I could never be his friend. I could be
Yeah, that was
friends
an
with his
evil ass
graveyard
man.
dirt.
He was
Mm-hmm.
awful. Mister was just awful. I was just like, girl, ain't no way I'm about to live in no house with no man who forehead go all the way back like that. It's no way. He be waking up with something missing. Like you're not gonna treat me like that, bro. No.
It's so funny. Back in the day, I couldn't discern that actors were people and not their real characters. So I had watched Lethal Weapon first in my life. And then I saw The Color Purple and I just couldn't understand why Murtaugh was out here beating women.
That's how I was with with the Matrix. Like I'm like, dog, Lawrence Fishburne and then Ike Turner. He played Ike Turner a little bit too good in that movie, y'all.
I'm like, how? I don't understand. I thought Selena was a documentary.
Benny. Benny, why?
Cause in
Benny,
the end it cut off. And I was like, oh, it's because she died and they couldn't finish them. They couldn't
Benny.
finish.
Why would she?
I can really I said I was gonna take that to my grave, baby. It wasn't until like I was like, that was not a documentary. Cause I'm old. I grew up before Google. I couldn't easily find that out. I was like, that wasn't that woman. Lord.
But we gonna Silly was munching that. Hey, leave Silly alone. Silly just wanted to be loved. That's all. I every time I watch that movie, I cry at the end when Silly and Nettie get back together. I'd be like, dog, man, dog.
Yeah, I
It gets
tear up.
that just makes me cry so bad. It's a beautiful movie. I loved it. It's a good movie. But before we get off here, um, like I asked y'all, do anybody watch the Thousand Pound Sisters when Amy slept?
Girl, let's talk about it.
Oh
I
man.
watched episodes here and there. I haven't watched the full thing though.
Woo, Tammy needs to get some help now. And but this point is I don't want to put it out there like it's too late for her, but it is too late for her because Chris, the brother, I love Chris.
I love
We
Chris. I
said
love Amanda too now.
Chris is the best brother ever. He raised them girls. He's a good brother. And he went to get weight loss surgery and he told Tammy we're gonna be diet partners. Chris lost what 20 and 30 pounds in a month. Tammy gained 50 pounds. She's almost at 700. Like you do not care. You don't
700.
Yes.
and
Oh
then
my
got jealous
god.
and then got jealous of Chris because he lost weight. And while they were on the way to the place to get weighed, she gonna throw some slick shade at Amy talking about Amy ain't here. You always talking about Amy. Amy has lost weight. Amy about to have another baby. Amy has bought a house. She is married. She's not thinking about you. Amy's like, Tammy is not my priority anymore. Gage is.
She is so I disagree. I think they need to she will help herself when they stop helping her because are you on the new season?
Yeah, like Amy cut her off. Amy got a new house. She said she's
Yeah.
moving away. She can't be around her anymore. Chris
But
is
babe,
trying, but Chris is gonna give up because Chris is
no.
tired of it. Chris
When
is
she threw
tired of
that
it.
fit on that mountain and was like, I don't want to go in, I want to go home after they drove like hours because she didn't want to try to go up the steps and they was hustling trying to find her, I would have left her in the car.
I'm so
They
glad
should have.
Amanda cursed her out. Amanda was
Yes.
tired of it. Amanda said, "You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that."
Baby, when she said, well, get up then, I said, ooh.
I'm like, she said, "Get up the wheelchair." I'm like, "Damn, you ain't gotta do that girl like that."
But then when they bought her that automatic wheelchair, she's like, it's my family being lazy. It's really not going to help them because they still got to move my legs. Moving your legs as opposed to pushing 700 pounds around. Yeah, I'd rather move your legs.
She has a horrible, she's just an ungrateful person. And then the dude, she's out here dating black dudes, y'all. Oh my God. That was just weird. And they
She's
was
still
speaking.
dating that man?
No, a
She
new
dates
one.
2 black dudes every week, every other week. She has a new
Oh
black
my
dude that she dates.
gosh.
Yep.
But I felt so icky because when she went home and that quote unquote friend had all those people at her house and she and bought all that liquor.
Oh my God. And she was up there like, wasn't she like smoking a hookah?
Yes.
She looked like a hot mess. She looked like a hot mess. I'm like, girl, people are actually trying to help you. Her family don't want to see her die. They don't want to see her die. It's just like she wants to die.
But now
And I
she on
know
a ventilator. She got a trach now.
she's had a lot of trauma in the past because her mama treated them girls like
Their
shit.
mama is awful.
Her,
But
When they went to go get,
wasn't she getting therapy at one point, her and Amy?
she
yeah.
didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
She
Oh,
didn't
she
want to
didn't
go.
go.
They went
Oh.
and got her another one, and then she just sat in that lady's office and was so rude to her and didn't want to talk to her.
Yeah, Tammy has a disgusting attitude. She is horrible. And she thinks she can talk to Tisa like shit. Tisa not for the shit. I like Tisa.
Maybe when she made her walk,
Tisa deserved a damn raise. She's like, you can walk to the car, Tammy. You can walk. She's like, I don't want to walk. You can walk. She can walk.
there's a theory on TikTok that is like the reason, like, it's a conspiracy theory that Tammy's family constantly helps her and enables her because something bad happened to her and they feel guilty about it. And if you think about it, that makes sense because it makes
It
no
does.
sense how she is so cruel and mean to them and they take it. But all of their personalities are super like, we ain't finna take that. Like Chris and Amanda, like, they don't take no mess, but they take mess from her.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, I can definitely see that because it's the reason why she's so angry and she just don't care about herself no more and how she's literally eating herself to death. Because look at the other overweight mukbanger. We talk about her all the time.
Foodie booty.
No, hungry fat chick. She's
What?
admitted to the fact that she eats herself to death because she's had so many, messed up things happen to her in her life. So I
Yeah,
can definitely see that.
her parents like abandoned her and she left her in a trailer and she became feral. And
Yeah.
and her
Yeah.
grandparents found her and they had to like help her like get out that feral stage. And she has a son. They actually just started talking recently, like a couple of years ago. So she reconnected with her son. She said she admitted she has a food addiction and she's one of the nicest people. She's really sweet. She's
She
very
is. She's
I
so
like this.
sweet.
Do y'all watch? You mentioned Foodie Beauty, baby.
Let's talk about her. Let's talk about her. Well, oh my goodness. Oh
Man, because some stuff went down tonight.
She over here thinking she getting these Arabian
night,
nights.
sis. Oh my God.
Not
Okay,
Arabian Night.
I'm subscribed to Charlie Gold And Charlie was doing her live, but one of her moms was like, you gotta go to Chantel's live. She went to Chantel's live, and she was like, she went back to his house trying to get the CPAP, and then she went to Nader's live. It was an ongoing back and forth thing. It was a mess. Chantel, that man was never your boyfriend. That man was never your boyfriend. He just used you for food and money.
You was his plug, yes.
Right. That was his meal ticket.
And
But
I was like, this is embarrassing. This grown woman up here doing all this for a man. Like, she done. Remember the video I sent of him or her licking this man's feet? I was disgusted. I just.
do you know what they remind me of? They are the internet's version of Danielle and Muhammad from 90 Day Fiance. Y'all remember them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. They definitely are.
Ooh, that man did not like her. That man
At all.
did not like her at all. Like, there was no affection there. You could tell
Baby,
that he was just
when
there
he
for the
when he
money.
got on TV and said, "I don't want to have sex with her because of the smell."
That's my brother. That's my little brother. Hi.
Bobby said her name.
Hey, it's my little
Hi,
brother.
Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Yes, my brother from the same womb. My blood brother.
Oh, hold on. Does he really look like that? Wait, how younger is he?
We're just a year. He's a year younger than me. He's a year younger. That's a hard working man. That's a hard working man right there. We works hard. And that's my nickname, my family nickname. That's what they call me, y'all. So yeah.
Mine's is Poopy, so I can't really talk.
But
Poofy?
Poopy, yes.
Poopy.
Yeah. So, quick story time. I was a preemie and I apparently had explosive diarrhea in my incubator, and the rest is history.
Well, that's okay, girl. You know what I'm saying? It was just boo boo.
Yeah, until they have pictures that memorialize it.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought all babies be getting explosive diarrhea because the way they be, something going on in that Similac.
But Chantal, I was really done with her when Pete said that he had a depressive moment and then she left him to go be with Nader and then got on the internet telling something, yeah, I'm finna go see my boyfriend. Pete is fine.
Right. And then now she's not with Nader no more. Now she's so tight with Pete's again. But when Pete was going through what he was going through, you was just basically like, fuck him. Now there's more important. Girl, no,
Right.
fuck you. Fuck you.
And I don't like Pete's. I'm not a fan of Pete's because Pete's is weird. But knowing that he has mental health issues and that he was literally crying out for help on the internet, you was talking about, oh, I took him here, I took him there, talking about like he's like a kid. Well, I took him there. What else do y'all want me to do? I'm like, that's your friend of over 10, 20 years. 10 years, y'all been best friends, and this is what you do to him. You so selfish. Y'all, this girl, Chantel, she is a cokehead, y'all. She is a cokehead. I've seen her on lives where she is so zooted, she can't even sit up. It's sad.
And she's disgusting.
Last night she was on a live stream and she was like on
Love you
something
too,
because she was
Bobby.
just so like zoned out. It was wild.
Have y'all seen when she like shows her apartment?
Ew. Yes. Did you see that video where she had all that hair in her tub? Ugh.
Yes. Like she blows me out because before this I used to always watch videos of her and she'd be like, I was at the drive-thru and he was like kind of flirting with me and I'm like, no, he wasn't.
That's what she said about that black guy, the Uber driver. Like,
yes, she thinks everybody's flirting with her.
Flirting with me. I'm like, girl, no, he wasn't flirting with you. He was being nice. Stop. Just stop.
And it's always so weird how she always calls other women out for being nasty and like unkept. And it's like, girl, no, it's you. It's
That girl is
you.
going bald on the top of her head, trying to call somebody ugly. She hates women and she does not like children. She hates children. I'm so glad that she can't have kids because she really
Ooh.
hates kids. She treats kids like shit. She's a terrible person. She's a terrible human being altogether. She's a bigot and she's very disgusting. And then when she sat up here and like sharded on live with Nader in the bed, I'm like, girl, how old are you? Who does that? She's just nasty.
And then today she was on live talking about some like Jesus booger story that was really disgusting with her and Nader
What?
in the bed again. I'm like, girl, we don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear
Also,
this.
She's just nasty, man. Everything about her is just nasty. I've never seen a human being that nasty in my life. She just disgusts me. But she's a train wreck and I can't stop watching.
it is addictive, but I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, every time I look at Nader, I'm like, him? You doing all this for him?
Nicole, you're so right. She is the white version of Peaches. She definitely is.
No.
I was thinking she's more like the clown from Spawn, but the white version of Peaches will do.
Like
What was the
she
name? Did y'all see Spawn? What was the name of that clown?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
But what did she call Charlie? Charlie Cole?
She's very racist towards Charlie,
Ugh.
and she won't admit it. But the thing about Charlie be roasting her to filth every time, and she does it so eloquently too and calmly. I'm like, dog, and she hates Charlie. She doesn't like any of the
Yep.
reaction channels, and I'm like, she was like, you make money off me. No, no, they don't. Actually, they
Her
actually
and Amberlynn use that same excuse. Oh, people make money off of me. No, they don't.
I just want Amberlynn to stop pretending she has an actual girlfriend.
That's her caretaker.
Wait, you think she's pretending?
Yes.
Yes. Amber lies so much. She lies all the time. She lies all the time.
You think it's just Becky? You think it's just Becky trying to pretend to be her new girlfriend?
No, I think Becky gone.
Yeah, Becky. You know, Becky sold that engagement ring.
Ooh, she made
But
it
I'm
official.
curious because what was it? Dana and her girlfriend broke up, and you know she was obsessed with her.
And she said she was
Yes.
gonna slide in her DMs.
Ooh.
And
Hold on.
and she put the message on her damn what was it on her community tab and talking about who wifey who. I'm just like, that's what, girl. But allegedly, wifey is poly.
What?
Yep,
Is what?
she's poly.
Oh yeah, I heard that. And Amber was like, she don't know if she's down with that, but I don't
You
know.
gonna be down with it? I'm still on. Isn't she supposed to be a black girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
There was she posted a video today of her girlfriend holding her, and you can see her hands and stuff. But wifey don't want to be on camera, and Amber's like, well, I'm going to keep her private. I'm like, no, she wants to keep it private. You like to put everything on camera, and at
Yes.
this point, Amber's videos are boring or just boring at this point. So now Amber went back to doing mukbangs now.
What?
Yep. So
Because she knows what's going to get her attention and she knows what's going to piss people off.
And now
I
she's
knew
gaining all that weight
wifey
back again.
wasn't real when I found out she was a black girl, and then she said, like, I guess she had a mukbang where she was eating some salmon, and she said, my girlfriend made this salmon, and I looked at it, I said, ain't no black girl make that.
There's a excuse me, there's compilation videos of Amber's cooking out there, and that girl cannot cook, y'all.
Mess.
Have y'all seen her chilies? Oh my, she just literally throws anything in the pot and is like, this is a chili.
Chili is supposed to be thick. It was watery. It was watery. It was nothing about it.
You
And
know
then
what?
she cooks her food with water. She
Chili
don't
is
even use
supposed to be.
oil.
Hold on.
She made a broth. It was looking like a broth.
So many whoopings cause we were just bad. That's why we got all them whoopings when we were kids. What are you talking about? We equally got whoopings growing up.
Mm-mm.
She made oh my god. She likes to put that Chula hot sauce on everything. And
Everything.
can you not? Don't do that, child. Just you can't put that on everything. It's not meant for you to put on everything you cook. It gets worse and worse every time she cooks. I just get mad.
But doesn't
Did
she?
y'all see when she cooks salmon and she put Pam, whatever that stuff is that you spray on
Oh,
the pan?
Michael B. Petty did a
Yes.
video about that.
She put it on the fish. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't even cook that often. I'm not that good of a cook, but I even know. What are you doing?
I
Like,
couldn't believe that she sprayed Pam on the whole piece of salmon. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
But she says like, "Oh, I don't follow recipes." You need to. It's like her food looks like. Do y'all ever see when people cook those vintage meals and it's just like ill?
You talking about them Great Depression meals?
Yes, that's what her food looks like.
I'm like, I hope she don't feed Twinkie none of this stuff.
It's like her
Twinkie store.
recipes. It's like, you know, in movies, I speak in metaphors. You know, in movies when like aliens try to pretend to be human and then they cook something and none of the food go together.
Oh my goodness.
mm,
Like
mm-mm.
they'll be like, "Oh, I'll make you a sandwich," and then they like put all this random ingredients in it because they don't know what food is. That's what her cooking's like.
Yeah, definitely. It does look like she'd be forcing herself to eat her own cooking because
It
she knows
does.
she doesn't like it. That's why she's
Also, free
constantly always
Twinkie.
eating out. Yes, free Twinkie.
Baby, that dog look like Miss Sophia. He be like, "Please, somebody,
Twink
anybody."
and I know Twinkie has been going through it since Becky has left because Becky was the one walking and doing everything for Twinkie, and now that Becky's gone, it's, poor Twinkie. I don't even want to think about it.
Twinkie was overweight at one point, and then she remember that time she went to Chili's and she left Twinkie at home, knowing that she was supposed to take Twinkie to the vet, and Twinkie had a bladder infection and shit, and people got on her about that, and then found out she lied about the whole thing.
Yeah.
What?
Saying that there was no overnight vets or something like that, or something that the vet was too far, and then went to Chili's with Becky, Dana, and Destiny, and left Twinkie at home in pain. She lied.
Mm.
Terrible. Her and Chantel be lying. They don't need pets. Chantel, them cats, I feel so bad. She
Oh
fed
my
her
Mm-mm.
cats
god,
a tub of ice cream.
BBJ, that poor cat is not kept clean. That cat was sick. That cat was sick. Nader kicked one of the cats, and she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything to him. She don't care about them cats. She never changes the litter to the cat box or anything. She's just a terrible ass person. She don't give a shit about them damn cats.
Nope.
Because
Terrible.
BBJ's fur should not be looking like that at all.
Right, because it looks kind of matted.
Like she does not
Okay.
care. Like you up here living in this villa, and oh, did you hear her tonight? She had the nerve to say tonight, I forget Natter. I'm a rich YouTuber. I know you, girl. What?
What?
What? Where?
What?
She's a liar because she's been eating hot dogs for the past 2 days. Girl, not to say you can't eat hot dogs and have money, but it's still like.
I said you a rich YouTuber. Where? Where?
Rich.
Because she
Oh,
I know
has
that
a
money
member.
is dying down because she's not getting the views she used to get when she did mukbangs.
She had her member thing, right? I charged my members like $1.99. That's it. She was charging members 25, 35.
Yes.
$50 for her join button when she does her little coffee bean stuff. And I'm just like, what? And she continuously breaks terms of service all the time. All the time. Doesn't make any sense. She's it's gonna catch up to her one day. It is, because she drove to that man's house tonight under the influence. She was so messed up. She was so messed up.
Side note, random tangent. Did y'all ever talk about that BBW cult on TikTok?
Oh,
Girl,
fill me in on
don't
that.
get
What's
me
the latest? What's the
started.
latest about that? I want to know. Any updates?
Girl, at first, okay, so updates, nothing police wise, but I like to just keep track of the girls. Now she got them wearing burqas.
Burgers?
What?
No, I seen one girl
Girl,
wearing a hijab. She was wearing
hijab.
one.
That's what
I
I
don't
meant.
know.
Hijab. Yeah, no, now they
Yeah.
have to.
The Muslim community ain't gonna take too kindly with that because they don't play with their religion. Mm-mm.
What in the world? Okay, she needs to be stopped. This is too much. And she's
And
not
now
even that damn cute either.
She's not.
she got this thing going now where she's quote unquote saying she's drinking their blood, and she was on live drinking blood supposedly.
I just want to know
Gross.
because this is not like it's us. I know you got an auntie, your mama, your cousins has not seen you on the internet acting crazy like this.
Family members have tried to reach out to the girls, but the girls are so wrapped up into what she got going on. Because recently, one girl, a family member had reached, I think she's the newest daddy's girl. And a family member had tried to reach out to her through the comments, but she just told the family member, like, oh, mind your business. Everything's cool over here. So, and supposedly from the family member, this girl has a disability. So, it's just like,
Mm.
confirms that she's taking advantage of some of these women. Because I know it's other women that family members have come out about. And then there's also one that was literally on their deathbed with cancer. We don't know any updates about this woman, but yeah, it's just a lot. It is a lot.
Where did that Bella girl go? Because she just like disappeared.
Supposedly she's out, but nobody's really buying that. She left, quote unquote, left because CPS was on that ass because they were reporting her doing all this stuff with her child in the room because they don't, they're currently living in a hotel room. So people were calling CPS, and that's why she left. But she's still playing the background. Like, she's still all for this woman.
See, this is why I stay away from colored eyes. You can't trust them.
I
Them
don't
blue
understand why
contacts
like
got the women
nobody, the
whooped.
authorities haven't like came
Because
down
it's
and like
us.
down yet. Like, are they waiting for something? Like, 'cause this is weird. This is
Because
weird.
it's
That's
us.
what they do, though. Yeah, they're gonna wait until something really bad happens. God forbid. Hopefully, it doesn't get to that point. But they're gonna wait for something like that to really step in, because multiple people on, big YouTubers, like, not YouTubers, TikTokers, like Aunt Karen, King Jonty, I Speaks. They've all like got petitions. Everything that you can think of to get this woman in jail, but nothing's been done.
Unfortunately, it's gonna have to take like a Charlie or one of them to say something for
Yeah.
something to get done.
Oh, you talking about Moist Critical?
What?
Moist Critical Charlie. Like, he's a big old Twitch streamer and stuff, and like he'll put something out there and get people to listen to it. I don't know if he seen it yet, but
I was talking about D'Amelio, like a bigger one. I'm like,
her.
moist critical.
Oh,
Oh, her. She too now. I call her
she ain't
Charlie
gonna
the
talk about
Still.
that.
I call her Charlie the Stillo, since she steal all people dances and shit all the time.
It's gonna take for one of the snow bunnies to get a hold of it and actually talk about it for them to
Yeah.
actually do something.
Yeah. Soon as a tundra monkey makes that move, that's it. It's a wrap for her.
Tundra monkey.
But like she got some white girls in the cult too. That's why I was like, what?
Oh, she got some naggers in there.
Yes,
She had one. Well, I don't know if there's more, but the
there's
one that I
more.
knew, oh, because she had one, and the girl was underage too. So she was 17 at the time she joined.
Oh wow. That you know what? To be honest, that might be an undercover. I don't know. It
Mm.
might.
This how I know I was a supervillain in another life because I'm like, God, give me one hustle. I'm not gonna do it bad. I'm not gonna go too big, but just one hustle. Just one. I'm like, Gorilla Glue girl got money. This girl got money.
I heard Gorilla Glue Girl, not to get off topic, I heard she got in trouble because she owns an at home daycare
And
and
she
she
was
left
asleep.
them kids. Yeah, she was knocked out in that bed. Mm.
I hate us. That's why our idols are leaving. They know something.
Oh,
Show
Lord,
our
don't say that.
man. It's they just like y'all Negroes can't get it together. I'm
I,
gone.
s- I say another black legend die. I am not leaving my house. I'm just gonna lock myself in and watch the leftovers so I can figure out what's gonna happen.
I don't know.
Stop.
You might be right because all the good ones is leaving. Something's going on. Something's going on.
Knock on wood, but if I see Tom Hanks, or I am not leaving my house.
Tom Hanks need to talk to his son Chet and like, can you talk to your son please? Because he's not Jamaican, and I need him to stop talking like this because it's not cute and it's just I
That
cannot.
man is having an identity crisis. I don't know what
It's
is going
so
on.
funny because I've slowly like when Tom Hanks was talking about spades and then his wife was rapping, I was like, oh okay. So he was exposed in y'all house. Y'all just didn't control the containment. Like y'all gave
Mm-hmm.
him like a taste and he probably had like a black nanny and it went too far. Cause every
Well,
time
he
they
has
bring
a
him
black
up, Tom
daughter.
he had a what?
He has a black daughter.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh
Leave us
no.
alone. I'm just gonna make a shirt that says all to like notice from all black women, leave us alone. Lord. It's like him, Jack Harlow, all y'all. Be
Leave us
gone.
alone.
I don't know I don't know what grip Jack Harlow got on the black community, but he is gripping tight. Oh my gosh. And I don't see it, but
He look like he might be a cool homeboy to hang out with, but as far as
No.
right.
like just like dating, I'm just like he look like one of them goofy white boys in the back of the class. To be
He
honest,
looks like if they were to make the Rugrats human, Chucky Finster, that's what he looked like with that perm in his head. What's poppin'? Get away from me.
he is nice, Dante. I like him. I think he has a fun. He's hilarious. He's funny. I like him. He's a cool dude. But I just, for me, I just, I wouldn't. He can't clap my cheeks.
No. Like he the type
Chucky
that'll come up to
Finster.
you in the club and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" One of them. He a how you doing, dude. No, get away from me. Who else got us in a chokehold? Chris Evans. Listen, no, he got me in a chokehold. Christopher Jamal Evans.
That's Nicole. That's Nicole's husband right there. She loved that man.
I'm side eyeing him because he's supposedly talking to this 24-year-old girl.
What?
Yes. Sorry,
Ew.
Nicole.
And how old is he?
40.
Oh
Oh
no, ma'am.
no.
No,
Mm-mm.
ma'am.
Mm-mm.
We no. Ew. Mm-mm-mm.
But quiet as it's kept, I might need to go get me one because these high value black men walking around here. I can't. I'm giving up
Yeah.
on us.
At least you'll have good credit.
You definitely will. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-mm.
played this, when I was, younger. I played in the snow. It was I ain't doing that again. But not doing that again. I played in the snow one time before, and I'm like, it was exhausting. I can't do it. Oh man.
No. I figure it could be fine if I make a list of do not ask me about these things and we'll be all right. But us, I can't. I told you I got on the app and it was just a bad experience.
Y'all remember Black Planet?
Yes.
Yes. Or
I
Black
used
People Meet. Are they
yeah.
still a thing?
Oh, Black Planet still exists. I don't know about Black People Meet though.
I think it's still a thing. Yeah. The app. It's an app now.
Henry Cavill is dating a 19-year-old. I don't like Henry Cavill anyway. People keep thirsting over him because he's in The Witcher. I'm like, he's not even that fine to me. So
No, he's too big.
I don't understand the attraction to him. Like, I mean, he's cute, but he ain't like I'm not to thirst over him.
He has no personality and he's like, some in the milk ain't clean with that one.
and to be and trigger warning, he's a rapeologist, so I really
Ugh.
can't get with him anyway. I don't.
That's the lowest of the low.
Oh, R.I.P. to my French dude who died on the ski. Gaspard, he played young Hannibal in that movie.
Oh, I just seen about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, he passed away.
Yep, he got into a ski accident, and he's supposedly starring in Moon Knight, the TV show that's about to come out.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, R.I.P. to him. That's sad.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Dang, man, that's awful.
It is. That's why I'm like, something happening. I don't know what's happening, but I'm finna prepare. Plead my case to St. Peter like I did the best I could. Okay.
It's like after Betty White passed, it's just been something's going on. Something's in the air.
Not all our legends. I'm like, what you leaving us with? The Love and Hip Hop cast?
Oh no. uh
But where's the live stream with the police? Is that on Charlie's
It's on
YouTube?
Charlie's. It's on Charlie's. It's on Charlie's live because she's gonna do the. She said she got to do a part 2 tomorrow because she was so exhausted. It was so much she couldn't handle it. She's like, I got to do another part 2. It was a lot. It was a lot because when she
I
got
gotta
on,
watch it.
when everything popped off, everything popped off. Actually, let me see. Let's see. Let me go to her channel. Okay, she's live now. Zooted as hell right now. Just zooted on her live stream right now. That dang. I like the ganja, but I ain't about to get on camera looking crazy like that.
She was probably on more than some weed, knowing.
Yeah. Didn't they say they did cocaine?
Yeah, and Nader was on allegedly on meth.
Yeah, he also looked like he's on something tonight because the way he was cooking that food and he was he jumping on the counter, dropping stuff, something.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he was drunk, but that dude, he was on something. Hold on.
And his food looks disgusting. It's something about his hummus. It looks like paint. I'm like, that don't look appetizing at all.
That man got the ugliest hands. I would never eat he cooks. He got ET booty fingers. Like, no.
That's why
He
when
looked
you
like that
said
man from
Chantel
Pawn
was
Stars.
licking
Y'all
his
remember that show?
feet, I'm like, licking his feet. Yes, I
do. Hold on.
You want me to get off live? He says I don't need it today. No.
You know them people in the fast food. Does she live in a small town? You know they be talking about her like, oh Lord, here she comes.
I don't know.
I'm here to get my shit. You said I can. You said I can come get my stuff. You said I can come get my stuff. So go let me get my shit then. Mm-mm.
She's crazy.
What video? I didn't delete your fucking live stream.
You're gonna fucking like this.
Is she at his house?
Yeah, she at his house. She at his house.
I don't like to lose money.
She at the front door filming this. Like, why would you do this? This is just crazy.
That's embarrassing.
It is so embarrassing.
You ain't gotta tell me but once you don't want me.
He told her he needs to go somewhere and sit. She needs to go somewhere and sit down and think about what she did to her. I'm like, what? He talks to her so badly, and she loves it. And he never claimed her either.
See what you do. Think about it.
Well, you have wine with somebody? And lie to me? Where's my stuff? Just let me go upstairs and get my stuff.
You're a rich YouTuber though. You could just buy another one.
I want my machine. I'm not leaving without my stuff. I came all the way here for my stuff. I'm not leaving until I get my machine. No.
That's what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to buy another machine, she said on her live stream, but she still went to go get it.
But he just as bad. Just bring it to her.
Mm-hmm.
People were telling her to call the cops, and she'd not listening. She laughing about it, and then got in the car and started crying.
I'm just gonna keep knocking at the door. Okay. Just give me my stuff then, and I'll be on my way. See what he does? He won't give me my shit. He won't give me my shit, and he's having. I don't have your stuff. What, your channel? Give you your whole channel? We're not equal, even closely. So give me my shit.
We're not equal.
And you're sick mind. Yeah. Okay.
What's equal? That's when you leave stuff somewhere.
Can I have my stuff?
And you ask to get it back. But to go other people's place, take their stuff,
I never do that.
or throw it away. And you come now, oh, what's the stuff I leave here? Really?
He said he threw it away.
I don't know if he had it.
Sit there because he doesn't let me take my shit. I just proved that you're a fucking liar. You lied. You said I can have it, and you won't give it back to me.
Oh my god. If she wasn't awful, I would feel bad.
Yeah.
They were like together for what, like a month?
A week.
You have another glass. You're having wine. You stupid fucking gonorrhea-filled piece of shit.
Do you remember, like, she said that there was another guy that she went on a Tinder date with and he ghosted her? Do you wonder if he's like watching this like, whoo?
I want to know who this Didi person is. I want to know who this Didi person is.
Her first boy, her first man, the black dude?
No, this Didi
No,
person.
not BB. Didi.
Oh,
BB? BB was a black dude?
yeah.
Yeah. BB was Nigerian.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about him. He loved that girl. He loved her. And
I don't know how.
She treated him so bad.
She did.
She treated him so bad. She will never find nobody like BB ever again. She cheated on him too. I'm like, dog, that's terrible. Like, she just,
That Didi girl, I think it was like Chantel's friend, allegedly.
I thought that was his friend.
I thought she was her friend.
because she was in a live chat one day. I don't know. Dang, we done went off course. Oh, it's 11:28. Let me get out here. I gotta wake children up in the morning. Hey, everybody! We went for singles Inferno to the crackheads of Canada, y'all. The Real Housewives of Crackhead of Canada.
But no, hold on. I thought crack was supposed to, slim you down. Is that a myth?
Yeah.
I don't.
Why I'm asking you like you do crack? I'm sorry.
I don't, girl. No. I was like, wait, no, ma'am. I'm so glad this is the first live I had where we haven't had no crazy troll come in the chat. Last time we had a live, I'm not even repeat the name of what was in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
It was several accounts that were made, and I was just like, whoa. I don't know if it was Jay from Day 6 burner account. I don't know, with JYP burner account. I hope that was his burner account. That's the last person picture of that I would ever want to see. That is just gross. And he has done like a nude, like what, calendar picture at one point. It was trending on Twitter.
I seen
And
that.
my nosy ass had to go look, and I did. And I'm like, the Lord was like, this is what you get. I'm punishing you. This is what you get for being nosy. And I, you know what? I deserved it. I deserved every bit of it. And I was scarred, and I had to pray for the next couple of days of what I seen. And I shouldn't have never saw that. That was awful. Don't look that up, y'all. I don't want y'all to look that up. But if you do, I don't know what to say.
You were warned.
I was, and I was hard-headed. I was.
That photo and them plastic pants. Give me every time.
I don't even know. They look like one of them, those plastic see-through shoes they sell at Rainbows that everybody used to wear.
I'm done.
It's time to get off here. It's 11:30. I'm about to get off here. Y'all have a good night.
Night. I love y'all.
I love y'all.
Love you too. Good night.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the poll up for the watch party, and we're gonna have that. We're gonna have some more watch parties, you know, so we can watch like shows and things like that and stuff. We'll talk about that. We'll get on that later. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all Friday. All right, fam. Good night, everybody. And thank y'all. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Khadijah, for coming up on here. I really appreciate y'all.
And Khadijah, I still need you.
Love you. Oh, Benny, know about the book club.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. I'll drop it in the group chat. Yeah.
Yes. All right, y'all.
Night,
y'all.
y'all.
Good night. Love, peace,
Bye.
and peace, y'all. Good night, fam. Good night.